You know, some dreams are just daydreams. It's that tugging feeling like something's calling you home. Even though I've never lived there, never visited, never breathed its air, I've seen it through YouTube live cams. It's Italy. Hello everyone, my name is Lolly Jeanette, also known as Jeanette C, and welcome to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my content. I know I haven't shown exactly what you might expect from my channel that says art and stuff, but I try my best to share whatever I can. As you guys already probably know, or should know by now, I am not living in a good environment. I don't think I need to be repeating myself, but of course for newcomers, I am not in a good environment where a lot of things are possible. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not exactly saying that they're impossible, but in a way it is. Life's been tough, making it hard to create big projects like animations. Speed paints don't get the same attention, and animation takes time. Time I sometimes just don't have with my small, uncomfortable setup and all the other challenges I face. But I still try to upload. These videos are a bit easier, as you guys can probably tell. I mean, that's the only thing I've really been uploading. I can just sit down and talk about what I've experienced lately, whether it's Walmart drama or even stepping into another realm, or weekly vlogs, also known as personal vlogs, about what the week has given me. Lately, I haven't really been having the time of my life, but you know what? I am not gonna say nothing has ever good happened. Before I get into the main topic, I just want to say thank you guys for being very supportive, even though I know none of these kind of videos really get the attention like the speed paints and stuff, but you know, every view, every like, and every comment really helps me keep going. If you are interested in the paranormal stories, dark history, folklore, real hauntings, or my own music compositions, check out my other channel. I know I haven't uploaded much there either, but I'm trying. Life is busy and tough right now, but I'm working on it. And it didn't help that I recently got sick, and I mean, I don't know if I still have it or it's just my allergies acting up, because mind you, there was only a little bit of Dayquil, and of course, I mean, we had some I got some cough drops and I got my tea there. But it could just be allergies. And a reminder, guys, on August 25th, I will start a new semester. I also want to try drawing something for Jonan Vasquez's birthday, which is on September 1st, since I can't visit him this year. Cry. I hope someday I'll get the chance to see him for the first time, or even be able to collab with him. But without making this too long, let's dive in. So why Italy? Why do you want to go so far? Some people might wonder why I'm moving alone, or why, if I don't have or know anybody there family-wise. But honestly, that's the exact point. The way I said it was so weird. Forgive me, guys. I am on a tight schedule. You already know I am not comfortable doing these videos. I mean, I am, but in this kind of environment where I'm stuck with 15 dogs, yeah, obviously, no. So I'm a little rushed because, again, I'm on a time schedule. This is an adventure, a new chapter, and you see, there goes the dogs. I don't know if my mic picked that up, but you guys will know when I moved once you stop hearing the dogs. This is an adventure, guys. This is an adventure, a new chapter, the next step in my life. I love challenges, and this is me stepping out of my comfort zone. Moving to another country isn't easy, and I'm not saying it is. Even though it probably sounds like, oh yeah, it's easy peasy. Moving isn't supposed to be easy peasy, but it's empowering. You know? You're building your bridge to a place where you can grow and discover yourself and surround yourself with the life that you've dreamt for years. Italy is that source of inspiration that I want in my life. Yeah, Italians may complain about living in Italy, but the truth is, I'm not happy here. I was born in Harlingen, Texas, and raised in Mercedes, Texas, which is the current place I am in right now. But this place doesn't fit my needs or my dreams. And that brings me to one of my reasons. This is one of my reasons. The weather and the climate. Don't you just love the winter heat? Is winter really supposed to be hot? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's never been cold. I mean, it snowed like, what? When I was a kid, it was like once, twice, I don't even know. I mean, we had that random freeze like 3 years ago. I think it was 3. Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it. I don't enjoy Texas humidity. It's rarely fresh air, and we don't get proper winters. Temperatures hover in like the 70s or the 80s, sometimes dipping into the 60s at night. But, have we ever experienced a true crisp winter? Have I ever experienced that? Well, it's been a gazillion years. But our winters is just so weird because it's like it'll only be like a week or maybe less than a week, and then it's back to humidity. Yeah, almost never. Texas weather is unpredictable. You know, it just rains all of a sudden. Like yesterday, it was actually raining a little bit here, and then everything always goes to another town. Okay, it's annoying. Freezing for a day, then something else happens. It's like, it's unpredictable. I've always loved gloomy, cooler weather, and the sun only matters if it's not overbearing heat like a cat on a stove. Okay? I've dreamed of a place with 4 distinct seasons. Cool autumns, crisp winters, mild summers, and Italy fits that dream perfectly. I know in some places in Texas have different climates, but climate isn't the only reason. The expenses, you guys, okay. You guys should know, the US is known right now, at least, it's very expensive. Groceries, rents, bills, keep going up, leaving a little room for savings, creativity, or exploring hobbies. And I was grateful because I was able to have a savings, but still, it's like, do you see me earning money anywhere? Like, yeah, unfortunately not. Moving to Italy is a smart, at least to me, it feels like a smart financial decision. The average rent in the US, it's about like $1,700. Of course, I know there's like very cheap places, like there's one in West Loco nearby my college where like you can get a studio for like $700, but of course it's not it's including some things but not everything. But still, once again, this is not the only reason. There's other reasons. Average rent in Italy, it's about 1,100 euros a month, and I can tell you that right now because I've been searching for an apartment, and I see, yeah, there's like Venice, Florence, and Rome can be very expensive, but it doesn't ever mean that there's nothing affordable, because I've been seeing some and I'm like, oh my god, I just wish I had the money. But of course, you know, I still have other things to take care of, like my bills and student loan, and I need to finish my semester. Groceries, like for example, a loaf of bread, like at H-E-B or Walmart, it's like $3.49 in the US versus 176 euros in Italy. I mean, don't say that's not cheap. Utilities, 200 to 300 a month in the US versus 150 euros in Italy. Healthcare, often near free at point of use in Italy, much more expensive in the US, and that I can tell you it's true because I was about to pay an arm and a leg, $55 for a freaking visit when I got sick. They wanted $55 for the visit, including $15 for the strep test, and not including the amount that you're gonna have to pay for your prescription. Yeah. And imagine no insurance. Yeah. Even education is cheaper, guys. Public universities in Italy range from like 500 to 4,000 euros per year, while in the US, in-state students pay about like 11,260, around there on average, and private universities average around like $41 and $41. Oh, that would be very cheap. I didn't mean to say $41. I'm out of it right now. It's been a very long week, and what was supposed to be my break, but breaks don't exist here. But back to the topic, 41,540. So moving isn't just a lifestyle change, it's financially empowering too. Another thing is quality of life. So Italy encourages a lifestyle that feels balanced and fulfilling, to me at least. Fresh seasonal food and walking through cobblestone streets, exploring piazzas, being surrounded by art and history, it all becomes a part of my life. Well, it's the Italian life. And as someone fascinated by dark history, legends, haunted places, and eerie folklore, Italy has that too. There's a perfect balance between beauty and the shadows of human experience, and that is for me. You guys should know this already. I am into all that. And then to provide a healthier life, I mean, oh my god. And I know like places like Venice and probably everywhere else in Italy, there's more walking, mainly like in Venice because there's no cars. There's water buses, there's trains, but like, hey, you know what? I don't mind walking because at least I'm getting some exercises than just being stuck at home with 15 dogs. The lifestyle fits me. Active, inspired, connected to history, and surrounded by a culture that embraces art, creativity, and mystery. Cooler winters, crisp autumns, mild summers. It aligns with my energy and my passions. And somebody that's going for a history degree, yeah. A lot of opportunities there for me. And being able to walk everywhere, that keeps me active. It helps me live healthier. Like I just mentioned, I don't have to be stuck at home with 15 dogs. And it fits my aesthetic perfectly. Walking, no problem. Especially in a better climate than here. You know, I don't mind walking a lot. I've been wanting to lose weight for many months. And it's not because of, oh, I hate how I look and people are bullying me. Obviously not. It's because I've been wanting that for a long time. I've been wanting to fit in smalls. Okay, so picture it, guys. Sitting in a cozy coffee shop in autumn, fresh coffee in hand, the scent of hazelnut and espresso in the air. Outside, century-old buildings whisper stories of the past. Maybe I'm at a theater listening to Vivaldi, maybe exploring haunted ruins. This is the life I imagined. Dark academia-inspired apartments. Eventually, my own house. I don't know where I'm gonna be, okay? Because I wanted to also live in Netherlands, but we'll have to see where that goes because I know Netherlands is a lot more expensive. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if I can't, for some reason, can't go and live in Netherlands because it's just too pricey, then you know what? Italy's fine for me. But yeah, eventually my own house, dark academia house, and a lifestyle that blends my spooky passions with everyday reality. I think I covered the main points at least: cost, quality of life, climate, and how it aligns with my passions. I know that everybody may not relate, and that's okay. But if you dream of somewhere that calls to you, listen to that feeling, guys. But also do your research. Learn the language. If you're going to another country, learn the language, please. Don't expect that it's going to be another Texas or another, that it's going to be another America, in other words. You have to learn another language if you're entering another country. Yeah, some people may speak English, but it's always respectful to speak their language. And even if you only know a little bit, they'll respect it. But once again, I think I covered everything. Plan carefully, guys. That is it for today. I hope I can catch you guys next week. Once again, I only had 2 weeks of a quote break, but it was not really a break. But hopefully I can see you guys next week, and as always, stay spooky.